Hi, it's Jenny with another full core and butt workout. We're going to do this one in 20 minutes and we're going to call it level 2. So please take a deep inhale. Exhale everything out. And we're going to begin this one by laying down to get the core involved and do a nice little warm up. So begin, come up to your butt bones, I guess we'll call them. Inhale, lift the chest up. As you exhale, tuck the chin to the chest, slowly roll down bit by bit, by bit, by bit, by bit. Okay, from here, you see I just shrugged my arms down right away. So you shrug the arms down towards the feet. You're gonna walk your heels towards your hands. You're going to come up to your first glute bridge by inhaling. Exhale, pull the core tight first, then squeeze the butt, press the heels into the ground and lower down. You can bring the arms out to the side in a little airplane position. Let the knees drop from side to side. You release the lower back, release the sacroiliac joint. So let it feel really nice and good. Inhales and exhale. Come back to center, beginning to get the core engaged. We're going to come up to a version of single leg lifts. It's a bit modified just for safety doing it, via YouTube. I'm not there to correct you guys. As you inhale, your right toes up towards the sky, draw a line down. So we're kind of actively opening this right hip by extending the leg. That's super important because as you exhale, you're now gonna pull the belly button towards the sternum to contract the core muscles. So we're not really doing too much with that hip. And now, left leg, inhale, lower it down. Again, stretching, stretching, stretching. We're also working the leg muscles a bit when we do this, right? As you exhale now, contract the core to pull the leg back up. Switch sides. Inhale, lower down. We're doing 10. Exhale, lift up. So, key points. 1, activate the core rather than the hip flexor. 2, exhale on the way up. Keep lengthening through the leg. So we're stretching that leg as we do it. And 3, very important, notice my shoulders are nice and flat on the ground. If you start to kind of hurt the neck and the shoulder area, you'll want to bend the knees, still moving from the hip. But what happens is you have less of a weight pulling on the stomach muscles. I completely lost count. We're going to do 5 more. Exhale up, good. Inhale down, exhale up 1 and 2. Keep lengthening through the leg. Keep keeping the core nice and engaged. 3, 2, and 1 more each leg. Exhale to lift up, stretching the leg. Final side. Exhale to lift the leg all the way up. And then go ahead, hug the knees into the chest. And then hug the knees to the outside of the rib cage. So we're opening those hips a bit. And just roll around from side to side. Inhales and exhales. Inhale and exhale. 1 more deep breath in. And on an exhale, we're going to lengthen those legs straight up towards the sky again. We're going to point the toes. And we're going to extend the legs again like airplanes. And we paint tiny circles on the sky or ceiling, wherever you are. Make sure that your sacral joint, your tailbone, is on the mat. Little circles for 5, 4, 3, keeping the core engaged and tight. 2, 1, let's make those circles bigger for 5. As big as you can make them without pulling the shoulders off the ground, right? That's the most important part. 3, 4, and 5. Stop the top. Let's change direction. and 5. Keeping the core tight. You can kind of feel like this is a bit of a little massage for the sacral joint as well. 2 more. And then we're going to make the circles bigger. You might notice your legs start to feel a bit tired as well. Good. And you'll see I'm kind of making these big sweeping circles. I started out with baby circles. So please, please, please do what is challenging for you today, because tomorrow, hug the knees into the chest. We can do more. Inhale here. So give yourself a nice long rest. 2 more deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Place your feet back down on the mat or the dock. Walk your hands by your feet. Scoop the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. On an exhale, contract the core muscles, squeeze the butt, and lift the butt back up to that glute bridge. Let's talk about glute bridge real quickly. Very important. Our bum and our hamstrings are doing the work here, as are our core muscles, to keep the spine nice and safe and stable. And then you can stay here again for another 10 counts. And extend your right leg, keeping both thighs parallel, keeping the core engaged, and really pressing away from the ground with that left foot. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that right foot back down. Take a moment to make sure the hips are even. Inhale. Sorry, keep your hands out in an airplane if that's okay for you, for 5. Keep the hips lifted. 3, 2, 1. Both legs down. Inhale. And exhale. We all lower our bums back down to the mat. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. I'm going to have everybody roll to your side, please. We're going to do adductor work. The reason is we want to balance the work we do on our glutes with those inner thighs to prevent injuries. Also, it kind of just makes your legs look really nice. So your top leg, for me it's the left, is over the bottom leg. And you're going to point through the bottom toes and just inhale and exhale, lifting that bottom leg up. We're going to do a lot of these. We're going to do 25 of these. We're going to say that's 5. So now 20 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, absing 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Coming into our opposite side. The way you lay, you can be having your hand support your head like this, or you can be up on your forearm. It's up to you. Make sure the top leg is crossed over. You're pointing through that bottom leg and lift. 25. That's 5. 20 more. I'm lowering the body down because it's more comfortable for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. From here, go ahead and come back up to a seated position. Let's take 3 breaths here. Making these deep core muscles more engaged helps us to sit upright, protect our posture and alignment as we go through life. So it's a really nice way to just kind of score for longevity. Now, inhale, exhale. We're going to come to a boat pose. If you're a yoga enthusiast, inhale, exhale, contract the core muscles. And now, let's start with baby boat. So the knees are still bent. The most important thing is that the spine is nice and long. The shoulders are down. Where I like to keep my shoulders down, I bring my elbows by my hips. Inhale, lifting the chest up. exhale, if you want, you can extend your legs a bit. The most important part, and I just want you guys to make sure you see this, is that your spine is nice and long. If you're wobbling in the spine, bring those knees in. Okay. For this workout, we're gonna hold the boat pose for another 10 seconds. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring the soles of the feet together and just do a deep forward fold, opening up, inhale, and exhale, inhale, exhale, come on up. Okay, we are going to do more boat pose, but before we do more boat pose, I want you guys to do some swimmers with me. So swimmer, it's great for butt, it's also great for shoulders. So I'll come this way. You are going to have your chin on the mat, you're going to have the tops of your toes on the mat, and you are going to lift up opposite arm and opposite leg. So please lift your right arm and left leg. The most important thing on this one is that you're keeping your hip square to the ground, and it's not a big lift. Switch sides. Switch sides. Swimming. You're just lifting so much that you squeeze your butt. So, small lift. Small lift. I'm going to move a bit so you can see me better. Lift. Okay. Lift. Lift. Let's do 10 more like this. 1. 10 more both sides. So that's 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Inhale. Exhale. Gently lift yourself back up to seated position. We are going to do a moving boat pose. So please, again, come up to your sits bones. Inhale. Exhale. Hug the knees into the chest. Inhale. Lift the chest. Exhale. Come up to a baby boat. And then either stay in baby boat or come to full boat. And if you are in full boat, we're doing 10 of these. You're going to inhale. Bring the right knee towards the chest. Exhale, extend, keeping the core nice and stable. Inhale, exhale. 2. So notice my boat is not moving. I'm just kind of rotating it. 4. Good. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. One more. 10. Hug the knees into the chest. Let the spine be nice and long. Inhale here. Exhale, we're going to roll down just like we did earlier. Back to another glute bridge. Bring your hands towards your heels. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale here. Exhale, squeeze the butt. And this time, we lift the left leg. Okay. And then for 10 reps, we're going to inhale the leg up, exhale it down. Most important thing is you are keeping the hips in alignment. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, abs in, 9, 10. Go ahead and switch sides. Take a minute to inhale. Exhale, contract the core. Lift the right leg up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Okay. 3. My core is very engaged here. It's helping keep my hips in alignment. This is one of the great things about Pilates-based moves. is we get to kind of work the whole body at once. Okay, 8, 9, 10. Both feet on the ground, knees bent, inhale. Exhale, lower the butt down to the mat. Hug the knees in. Do a little roly, roly, poly over here. Inhales. Exhales. Okay, we are getting towards the end, so bear with me here. Moving into a series of planks and then fun little bum exercises. So please come with me. You're going to plank either on your hands or your forearms. I'm going to go forearms first, see how it feels. So inhale, well, exhale, lift the body on up into your plank. Your plank, your table. Someone could have drinks on top of you. No butts in the air. Okay, holding here. And then to get the bum involved as well, we're going to lift our right foot off the ground. I'm going to do 10 of these. You're going to inhale, squeeze up, exhale, lower. 9, 8, small movement, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the leg down. Lower the leg down. That was difficult to do everything at once. Okay, inhale, exhale, track the core. And now, opposite leg. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold the plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Come to your knees, please. Hands behind your back so that the palms are together. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the chest up towards the sky. Open the chest. Drop the head and neck back. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Come to bring yourself back down to your mat, finding a comfortable position. And let's take some deep breaths together and just do a couple stretches. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Let the eyes be soft. Let the shoulders drop down and relax. Steadying your breath. And all together, let's exhale, empty all the breath out. Okay? Everyone all over the world. Inhale. Feel the belly expand like you just had a huge cone of ice cream as the lungs expand. And exhale. Release. Okay. I hope you guys feel good. We're going to stretch the side body. Go ahead and place the left hand by the hips. Reach up with the right hand. Inhale, exhale over and look towards that right palm, opening the chest towards the sky. Stay here and breathe a bit. Good. And as we move to the other side, just want to remind you guys that everything about these exercises, all the videos I'm going to make for you about yoga and Pilates and fitness, the main theme here is practice over perfection, right? This is total judgment-free zone, and every day you're doing something more than you did the day before. And sometimes not. Some days it's an off day, right? And it doesn't feel as good, but the important thing is that we try. So I'll always be here for you guys with new exercises and ways to make sure you're modifying and doing things safely. So if you have any requests or any exercises that you really want to learn, please just leave a note in the comment. Let's take 3 more deep breaths together. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Let the eyes be soft. Let the forehead be soft. Exhale. Let the shoulders drop away from the ears. You can do a little shimmy, shimmy, shake it out. Inhale. And exhale. Shake it all out. And inhale back to the rest of your day. So
Ciao, guys. Thanks again for joining me in Cadaqués, my most favorite place in the world, and I'll see you next time.